Hello, 45 DIY here, and today we are going to change the front speaker out in my 05 Sedona. Got a little rust here. It's probably the worst part of rust on the whole truck. We'll take care of that in another video. But right now the speakers are blowing up front, so we're going to go ahead and get this changed out. I've already done the driver's side, so I kind of have an idea how to do it. We're going to go ahead and get this one done. You're going to have a bolt here. And that is a 930 seconds bolt here. Then you got to pop the lock mechanism off here to get to the third screw, and then things will pop off. We'll take this off, but let's go ahead and get these bolts out first. This is a long one. I know why the guys have multiple tools and electric tools. Get some of this stuff out, makes these jobs a lot quicker. Got that one. All right, need to get this off. Just a couple of clips in here. There we go. Just pops off. It's kind of nice. You don't have to take the door handle off. You just take these little bezels off. Now the crank. You want to know how to take care of a window crank. Don't mind dropping the crank handle. This little clip here is the one that's hard to find. Putting it back on is not a problem, but you got to reach in there. I'll show you a little closer here. You see, you got a couple little grooves here. One on this side, one on that side, and this little clip Of course, I'm trying to do it on camera, so it's going to be a pain. There we go. Okay. Let's see how that clip sits in there. To take it off, you got to pull that clip. To put it back on, you can put the clip back in. The shaft is tapered, so you just kind of pop it back on when it needs to go back on. But that's how you take the crank handle off on a manual crank truck. And that just pops off. Just a little metal stud here that it goes in. No big deal. Just a couple little clips and a plastic piece on the bottom, so you want to pop those clips first and then pry it out. Door panel should be ready to go. There we go. All right, these speakers are just clipped on, so you got to push down this clip here. And just pry it off. You know, down the line, all I have to do is just stick it in the hole and pop it in. So makes it a lot easier for them down the line. And there you go. You can see why we're not getting any sound out of the speaker. It is completely blown out. Take it out of there. You can take a screwdriver or something, but just to press the pin, pull this out. But you know what? I'm just going to cut it. I've already got my I've already got my positive and negative here, so we're just going to cut this off. Use our knife here. Try to cut the electrical tape off here, some of it, so we've got a little bit more to play with. Go ahead and strip the ends. All right, we've got our new speaker here. You can see there, you get two different sizes on the ends here. The small one is the negative. The larger one is the positive. And then we've got two wires here. They're both green. According to the internet, you can go out and find out what is positive and negative on your trucks or cars. The light green is the positive, dark green is the negative. So we want to put a small piece on the, we want to put the negative is the dark green, so we want to put the small piece on the dark green, and the positive, the little larger, on the light green. All right, I've got a couple of ends here. We're going to crimp ends. We're going to go ahead and I got a big one for the positive and a little smaller one for the negative. Negative is dark green, so we'll put our small one on here and find our crimp. Crimp that in on the dark green. That's supposed to be the negative, and the light green is the positive. So get this one on there. Let's twist our wires just a little bit. Goes in that hole a little easier. There we go. Get slid on there. Get it in our crimper here. And we've got our ends crimped on our wire, so we're ready for our speaker. But before we can put the speaker in, we need to locate the holes and drill some holes for the screws to hold the speaker on. All right, I've got my spring-loaded marker here. It's just a point here, all. You push it down, it's spring-loaded, and it kind of hammers into it, so it makes a spot there where you want your screws. It's going to make it a lot easier to drill once you got everything marked. Let's see here. Right about there. Make sure we're go ahead and hook our speaker wires up. Grab those out of here. We've got them already coordinated which ones they need to go to. So negative on the negative, we go. Positive on the positive. Line it up on this lower one first. There it is. Bingo.
Gentlemen, is around the corner. Are you going to treat it differently this year? I mean, to me, it's not really about the contact, because there's distance anyway, and if you're an adult, you're not feeling well, or if you're an adult and you are in a vulnerable group.
It works. Let's get this door back together. And then a door card. This to be up and down. That's all the way up. Yeah, that's all there is to that. Pop our beauty panel back in here. A little. That took me about 40 minutes to do. Could probably do it a little bit quicker if I wanted to. Just take your time. I've got 2 more screws. I got to put this screw in and this in here, but this is 45 DIY. Hope this helps you out. I did forget to take the screw out of this, and I broke the little piece on there. Slow down, be careful. I'm trying to show you how to do this, and then I break a piece. So just take your time. You know, don't get in too much of a hurry. I mean, the sun was kind of coming down. It's getting close to supper time, so I was trying to get this one done a little bit quicker than I needed to, although I did have a little bit of a tab left up there to screw that last screw on. So again, 45 DIY. May your projects be great. I'm out.